Good morning and thank you for tuning in to the Live in 5 show, where we have been living live for 10 years.
Hong Kong teenage students fight for their right to vote.
Meanwhile, a lost tourist was found near a 300-pound black bear today.
Is today going to be cool or hot? We'll find out in a second.
There was another wild card playoff game that Pirates and the Giants played. I'll tell you who got it next.
The Ebola virus just made it into the U.S.
What is the siphon for? It's a newly discovered creature that we will tell you all about next.
Stick around.
So you wanna play with magic?
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Did someone say hungry? Studio store open at lunch, so come on in and enjoy a bunch. We got Pop-Tarts, juices, Slim Jims, and more. You can get all this at the studio store. You only need $1.
$1 make me holla, honey boo boo child.
Or 50 cents. It's not really a big expense. So don't be afraid, we don't bite. Come on over, it'll be tight. Holla!
Welcome back.
It's time for the Tetzlaff play-by-play. It's going to be an exciting night tonight. Attend back-to-school night 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. to show your parents your current curriculum and introduce them to your teachers in every class. Parents can feel free examining students' work, how the classroom goes by, and the classroom's expectations and standards of this year.
Let's go Trojans! Support Tetzlaff's MUN class as they compete this Saturday against various middle schools, including Carmenita.
For the Cookie Dough fundraiser, take your forms and money to Miss Lopez before school and during homeroom in room 305 on October 6th.
That's it for the play-by-play at Tetzlaff. We'll be right back after the break.
A man coming from Liberia, Africa, went to Dallas, Texas. It has been said that he has symptoms of Ebola. The man was not classified with Ebola when coming from Africa, but his doctors diagnosed him with the virus. He did not feel sick until 5 days after returning from Africa. He may have had contact with over 13 people, including children. Doctors say they followed the proper steps in order to keep it spreading to others.
In Hong Kong, teenage students aren't allowed to vote in the election of 2017. 17-year-old Joshua Wong is going to do something about this. He is the leader of a pro-democracy student organization. Since there's an election in 2017, students are protesting that they have a right to vote. The elders in Hong Kong that are allowed to vote do not approve of this organization. They called Wong the exterminist. 25 years ago, Hong Kong had the same situation. On Sunday, Joshua Wong prepared for a democracy battle. He quoted, "You have to see every battle as possibly the final battle. Only then will you have the determination to fight."
The King Fire is the latest of 12 wildfires that have broken out in California this year. At least 6,000 firefighters are trying to get the fire under control. The fire began east of Sacramento. This is the time of the year when wildfires are at their worst. Because the trees are dry, the years of drought have left numerous dry trees in the forest that are fueling the fire. DC air tankers have already dropped 12,000 gallons of red fire retardant. Fire crews really have to evaluate their options when they send in their resources, especially when they have so many fires burning.
Last week, a group of 5 hikers in New Jersey were hiking on a trail that has warnings of seen black bears. One of the hikers went missing. The other 4 hikers couldn't believe they had lost track of their fellow peer. A dead body was found near a 300-pound black bear later that day, and scientists say that this body is most likely the hiker's body. Park rangers are warning hikers in New Jersey to be careful and alert when hiking.
The Siphon 04 is a rare and strange creature that was discovered by scientists of the Tetzlaff live team on September 15th. It was discovered in the Gulf of Mexico. Under the water, it looks like a ripped tire, and on the surface, it may look like a jellyfish. This species has tentacles to help it move, eat, and breathe. Scientists state that it looks like a Portuguese man-o'-war.
This mother's one dying wish for her son is truly a phenomenon. Trisha Summers is a kidney cancer patient. She's a single mother with a son named Wesley. Do anything for her beloved Wesley. One night while in the hospital, Trisha asked the nurse, Trisha Seaman, to care for her son if she dies. Trisha Seaman takes the request back to her husband and 4 children, and the family agrees. Now, instead of dealing with the possibility of Trisha's death alone, they have another family that will help them through this rough journey.
Last Friday, after waiting for 14 horrible hours, the family members of a 10-year-old boy named Paul let out their biggest sigh of relief. Paul's grandmother reported that he had gone missing, so county deputies went out circling the sky, ground units, and waterways. Although the deputies had no luck, a reporter named Paulum was reporting this confusing investigation, and he noticed a young boy sitting next to him. He asked him what his name was, and sure enough, it was Paul. Paulum took Paul to his house, and he reunited with his mother and grandmother. An hour later, Paul got to see his father. The day that started horribly ended in Eurofia. Time now to check in with Arnell on today's entertainment report.
Thank you, Caleb. A dead comeback. The Walking Dead is making a return with the whopping season number 5. According to Entertainment Weekly, the new season will take place in a different location and feature new characters. Many secrets will be revealed in the season, as the man who says the pilot script, the man who made the pilot script says, quote, "There are still many corners of The Walking Dead that still remain unseen," end quote. The cast is hoping to set the bar high for the fans. This season premieres October 12th. Let's see what's going on in the world of weather. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning, Arnell. Okay, Tetzlaff Trojans, it's time for the weather. As you can see in the western part of the United States, it's going to be pretty cool. In our area, it's going to be around 65 degrees, so it's going to be some good weather. Now moving more to the Midwest. New Mexico is going to be 52 degrees, so they're going to be getting some good weather, unlike New Mexico temperatures. Okay, moving more north to Nebraska. Nebraska is going to be 54 degrees, so it's going to be pretty cool over there. Now to the hot point of the U.S., which is in the east. Louisiana is going to be 81 degrees, which is going to be pretty hot for over there. Moving more down to Tampa, Florida, 85 degrees. That's always the hot point of the United States. It's going to be pretty hot up there. Now moving more to the northeast, 47 degrees at the top of Maine, which is going to be pretty cool. All right, now it's time for the 5-day forecast. Today is going to be 97 degrees, tomorrow 99 degrees, Saturday 100 degrees, Sunday 95 degrees, Monday 91 degrees, all with some clouds. All right, now it's time to toss it to Avery. Good morning, Avery.
Today we have your snail test. Good morning, Miss Tina. How are you doing?
I'm good, Avery. How are you?
Will you please read this week's web poll for us?
Should textbooks be replaced with iPads?
Here's what our viewer said.
Well, I think textbooks should be replaced with iPads because instead of carrying like 4 or 3 textbooks, you carry one iPad. It'd be much lighter and it would only be a little more expensive when you have much more advantages to that.
Yeah. Here's what our viewer said. Because I could find the information a lot faster. No, because I would probably break it. We want to hear from you. Be sure to visit us online at the Live in 5 show to vote. Send your comments to Live in 5 poll or email us at webpoll@livein5show.com. And if it's good, we'll read it on the air. So now off to sports with Christian.
In baseball, we had another playoff spot for the wild card. This time in the National League, the Giants and Pirates played at Pittsburgh. In the fourth inning, Brandon Crawford scored a home run to the right of the field, scoring a grand slam. The Pirates did not score once because of the pitcher Madison Bumgarner pitching very well against them. The San Francisco Giants will play the Washington Nationals next. Atletico Madrid and Juventus played in a very close contested match when both teams did not score until the 74th minute. Turan scored and got the only goal that Atletico needed to win the game, break Juventus' winning streak. Juventus had one more chance to score in the 80th minute, but Madrid's defense stopped the close goal to secure the win for sure. In other sporting news, the Wallkill Mites Pee Wee football team tried to run through a banner before the game, but ran into a problem. The banner wouldn't rip. The football players dogpiled onto each other because they taped the banner too tightly. Instead of going around it, they went over it and under it. A mighty solution for the half-pint players. Now tossing it over to the 411.
All right, today's 411 question is, when was the first working car invented? 1721, 1769, 1781, or 1892? Take 5. The correct answer is 1769.
What do you think of a harmless 3D robot? Intel's futurists created a harmless robot that can help people out in their houses. This 2-foot-tall robot, Jimmy, can talk, help, and fill people with joy. Enthusiasts can experience the life with friendly robots at the end of 2014 when they are expected to debut. That wraps up the Daily Live in 5. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.